Okay, this is the Extrude hone Profile Series, model Profile 150, serial number F970697, new 1997. We're going to do a walk around and then we'll run the machine.
All right, start up front here. Might as well come in on the panel as long as we got it open here. Show the PLC. In fact, we're up on power right now. We're in a run mode. Micrologics PLC in there. 1000.
Okay.
Yeah. And front end. Well, we got of course, the media controller here for media pressure. One shows hydraulic, the other one shows media pressure right on the dial, so you pretty much know where we're at. I'm right around 500, I think. We'll see whenever I fire it up. The front end, your hydraulic manifold on the left there. That's pretty much it. Cylinder up, cylinder down, clamping. That's all there is to that. Junction box. And there's the clamp cylinders there, and the media cylinder you see right up in the center there. Coming around, we got top. We're up right now, pretty much full up. So there's about, I don't know what these are, 12, 14 inches in here, open space. And we got the books right here, documentation, operator's manual, parts, schematics, everything. I'll pull this one off right away, and it's just down here loose. You can see a hydraulics section.
I'm going to walk around.
Sure, come on over here. What we've got here is just a self-contained hydraulic unit. And again, that's the main media cylinder back here. A couple of the pressure valves up in here. And here's the encoder back here, if you can see it. That's what detects movement of the RAM once you've acquired your pressure. That's what's going to feed back to the control on how much media you're sending through the cylinders. Oh, and this one has air too. This has an air booster here, Pete. So once you get it up to about 1,000 pounds hydraulic pressure on clamping, this will kick in automatically and send it up, I think, to about 1,800 or 2,000 psi, depending on where the air pressure is set at. That's all good. Primary feed in right here, main disconnect. It's all good. And we are running, 480 on this machine. So that's it. We got some putty here. I got some tooling. I think we got everything covered on the machine. Just a odds and ends piece of tooling is all we've got here. A piece of Deburring maybe with an aluminum plate, just something to fill the space in there. And basically we're just making spaghetti here is all we're doing. So I just need this for back pressure so the machine sees something in there. Oh wait, you know what would be really good? Is if we threw some putty in there.
Do you want to look at the cylinder condition first? Or?
Oh yeah, you want to do it? We can fire that up. Yeah, I forgot. I knew there was something I was missing. Yeah. Let's fire it up and we can take a look at that if that'd be great. We'll start up the hydraulics. Got the Omron displays come up. One is cycle counter. I've got it set for 3 cycles. And on the cubic inches, which is media displacement, I've got 70. We'll try it one at 70. Maybe we'll jack that up to 100, 150 and play with the media pressure on subsequent cycles. That said, right, if you can get in there, you kind of see some of this. That's the bottom cylinder there. I can move that in. Just show a light on there. Let me drop that down. That's all that is. That one's in pretty good shape, as you can see. That's all. Very little wear and tear on that cylinder. That's just mostly putty, what you see there. Coming back up again. That's all this thing's doing is right there, all the way up. I'm going to take it back down again because I have to fill it with putty, but I'll leave it all the way down. And once that bottoms out, that's it. And the top one too, I don't know, we could probably put a mirror there, maybe see a little bit. You kind of bring this around here. Yeah. This one, if I retract the top, that one's going up. Same thing, the cylinder's in pretty good shape. You can get any kind of picture on that. It's moving now. Here's the bands. Seals look pretty good. Wall's in good condition. So That's that.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna throw some putty in there. Cut a few pieces up, fill it up. There we go, thanks. This one might just go right in. Got a few of them here. I think we got just enough to fill the cylinder here. This one's pretty heavy putty. Doesn't settle real fast, but it's not too bad. One more, see if we can get it in there. Good enough, ready to go. So, flip this on here. Once again, we just got some through hose sealer. That's only to create back pressure, that's all. Otherwise, if you don't get any back pressure and this thing just flows, it won't pick up the media displacement counter for that encoder. You need at least 100, 150 pounds back pressure so it clears all the air out of the pockets. That's what that's for. So I'm going to clamp it up right here. Hear that air booster pump kick in? So we're sitting right around 1100 hydraulic pressure, which is equates to about 450 on the media pressure. And we'll leave it right there for now. And all I really have to do at this point is, once the clamping pressure is reached off the air cylinder, it gives me the clamp close light, which means I'm ready for an auto cycle. If the clamping pressure wasn't strong enough, this would not light up. So I'm going to flip it to auto, and it's just going to start cycling. There's not much you can see going on here, of course, it's all internal, but we can play around with this. We can watch the two counters. The bottom's advancing, it tells you that one's going up. It's already counting. We're going to count up to 70. So once up and once down is one cycle. There's our 70. Now we're going back down, pushing some of that air out of there. Now we're going back up again. We've already got our one cycle we just did out of 3. These are the green is the target numbers. That's moving slow because I got the pressure way down. Maybe on this last cycle I'll bring it up a little bit and you'll watch this go a little bit faster. Now we're going down again. Our last one. This will be the 3rd cycle. I'd like to run one more. Try to jack it up, change the numbers a little bit. We'll let you know when we're done here. Now what it does is retract the bottom and top after the cycle's over. We'll shut that off. Now I could leave it clamped up here and just change that slightly and make that 110. And instead of 3 cycles, we can just do 2 cycles. It's still clamped. All we have to do is switch over to auto. Now we're going to do 110 cubic inches only for 2 cycles. So we'll reset it on auto. I have to unclamp it just a little bit to reset the counters. That's what it is. All right, then go back down. Now we're on 0. I forgot it. For safety, I always want to see it clamp, unclamp. All right, auto. We're going to count now over here, Pete. I'm going to jack this up. These numbers will roll a lot faster. Watch me turn up the dial maybe a little bit. Now we're moving putty. We're really pushing it up to 14 PSI, almost 600 media pressure. So watch those numbers now. They'll probably move in a little bit quicker now that I've ran the hydraulics up. There's one already, on the target of 2. Now we're going down. The next one, you see that displacement, it'll go up pretty fast. We're just shoving putty through it, a lot more pressure, see? Now we'll get up to 110 real quick. That's it, last one down, we're done. Cylinder retraction is on. And we shut that off, and that's pretty much it. We unclamp, and you'll see what kind of comes in here. I'm just going to advance the top all the way down and make sure I get all the putty out. I'm going to retract the bottom all the way down. So that's it, and then unclamp. Kind of see what's going on there. That's what we've been pushing through there. That's it. Hydraulics off, and it's warm too. We've been moving it. You feel it. So it's just some putty up in there, and it just comes out of there. That's it.